The Montauk Project. America's real Stranger Things mystery. Imagine a quiet coastal town on the far edge of Long Island, New York. Waves crash against the shore, gulls cry overhead, and tourists come for the beaches. But beneath the sand and sea breeze, something darker lingers. Locals whisper about an abandoned military base called Camp Hero, a place surrounded by barbed wire, rusting radar towers, and shadows of the Cold War. For decades, people have said that beneath this sleepy town lies a hidden world of experiments so strange, so terrifying, that they inspired the story of Stranger Things. This is the mystery of the Montauk Project, America's real-life Stranger Things. But let me ask you something. What if the rumors are true? What if secret government scientists once opened doors to other worlds? What if lost children were pulled into experiments that were never supposed to exist? And what if the truth has been buried under layers of secrecy for more than 40 years? The story begins during the Cold War, a time when fear ruled the United States. The year was the late 1940s and early 1950s. America and the Soviet Union were locked in a silent but deadly race for power. Nuclear weapons were being tested. Spies moved in the shadows, and hidden laboratories across the country worked day and night to create technologies that no one dared speak of. The government funded countless projects, some known, many unknown. Among them were experiments rumored to focus on mind control, psychic powers, and even time itself. Camp Hero in Montauk, New York, was officially listed as a coastal defense base. Built during World War II, it held massive guns and radar systems designed to detect enemy planes and submarines. But after the war, strange changes came. The guns fell silent. The radar dishes stood still. Yet the base didn't close. Underground tunnels and hidden chambers remained off-limits, guarded heavily. People who lived nearby said they saw trucks driving in and out at night, often carrying equipment covered by tarps. Something was happening underground. The first whispers of the Montauk Project emerged from men who claimed they had been there. One of the most famous was Preston Nichols, who wrote about his experiences in the 1980s. He said he worked on experiments involving psychic children, brainwashing, and a massive radar dish that could project thoughts into people's minds. Nichols claimed that hundreds of young boys were kidnapped off the streets and forced into experiments, never seen again. The radar tower at Camp Hero, he said, was not just a piece of Cold War equipment. It was a weapon of the mind. But the story grew darker. Witnesses claimed that experiments at Montauk reached far beyond human psychology. They said scientists tried to bend time and space itself. Nichols described something called the Montauk chair device that amplified psyche energy. Children placed in the chair were said to create physical objects out of thought alone. Some even said portals to other dimensions were opened. One man, Al-Balek, went further, claiming he had traveled through time and space as part of these secret tests. Imagine it standing inside a laboratory, machines humming around you, lights flickering. As scientists in white coats push a button, suddenly a hole tears open in the air itself. A window to another place. Some say it was a doorway to the future, others 2 worlds beyond our own. But not everything that came through was human. According to the stories, creatures dark, shadowy, terrifying slipped into our world. One witness said a monster, created by the mind of a frightened child, broke free and destroyed parts of the base before the experiment was shut down forever. Sounds like science fiction, doesn't it? Yet here's the chilling part: official documents about Camp Hero remain classified. The base itself is closed to the public. You can walk the grounds today, but entrances to the underground remain sealed. People who trespass report hearing strange mechanical noises from beneath the earth, as if machines are still running. Some even claim they've heard screams. Skeptics, of course, say the Montauk Project is just a myth. They argue that men like Nichols and Balek invented their stories for attention. Historians point out that no evidence of kidnapped children has ever been found, and no physical proof of time travel machines exists. The radar tower, they say, was just a Cold War relic designed to track aircraft. Yet the mystery refuses to fade. Why? Because too many questions remain unanswered. Why are certain documents still hidden? Why did the government keep Camp Hero sealed for decades, long after it was supposedly abandoned? And why do so many witnesses tell similar stories, decades apart, as if reading from the same script? The Montauk Project also links to another famous mystery, the Philadelphia experiment. In 1943, the U.S. Navy allegedly tested technology that made a ship invisible. Some say the ship teleported from Philadelphia to Norfolk, Virginia, and back again, with horrifying consequences for the crew. Albilet claimed he was part of both the Philadelphia and Montauk experiments, connecting the two stories. If his claims were true, then America may have been playing with forces far beyond human understanding. But here is the question we can't escape. Could the government really have hidden such experiments from the public? History shows us that secret projects do exist. The CIA's MKUltra program, for example, used drugs and psychological torture in real experiments on unwitting subjects. That program was denied for years, until documents were finally declassified. If MKUltra was real, could Montauk have been real too? Even today, thousands of people travel to Montauk just to see the old radar tower. It stands tall, rusted, and broken, yet somehow alive with mystery. Some say their phones lose signal near it. Others say compasses spin out of control. The underground tunnels remain sealed, but rumors suggest they stretch 4 miles beneath the earth, filled with equipment, laboratories, and maybe evidence still waiting to be found. So what do you think? Was the Montauk Project a real chapter in America's hidden history? Were children taken, experiments conducted, and doorways to other worlds opened? Or is it all a legend, born from fear and imagination? One thing is certain, the mystery of Montauk continues to haunt the edges of American history. And perhaps, just perhaps, the truth is still buried beneath the sand, waiting for someone brave enough to uncover it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into America's real Stranger Things mystery, please like this video, subscribe for more unsolved history, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe the Montauk Project was real, or is it simply one of history's strangest legends?